Hello everyone, this is Mahay over here at Sacred Kernel, coming back at you with the Next72. This one is for fire signs. Sorry if you can tell in my voice, I haven't been feeling super great, but you know what they say, I knocked down for just a little bit, but I'll get right back up again. Can't keep me down. Alright, so let's get into it. Day one, advice from Spirit, we have the dragon, supernatural. Oh, did I mention this is for fire signs? So it's going to be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Okay, this dragon, this beautiful dragon here, supernatural. You are the ancient wise sage. You can shapeshift at will. Mastery is your destiny. Rise with dignity. Wow. Yeah. Do you see that majestic looking up towards the stars, sitting on the crescent moon? Love that. Okay, tone of the day, we have the Tower in reverse, and we have the King of Swords in reverse. Okay. So this is about you opening up, okay? So you've already had this Tower moment, a shift in perspective here. This shift in perspective where you're noticing that, not everything is all as it seems, right? And it's within yourself, in your mind's eye, within your dreams and your subconscious that you actually see the truth, kind of like whatever that means, right? Because, our perception of reality is subjective. Everyone is in their own viewpoint of things. And so this is you acknowledging that your viewpoint is something that is unique and beautiful and in a way blessed. It comes from its own informed perspective, supernatural. You're in tune with the divine. Therefore, your perspective is something that is unique. It's to be cherished and honored. This King of Swords energy in the reverse is really, I believe, showing how you're breaking down the, being beholden to what society is expecting of you. You may have had this whole idea of what you thought it meant to be, a person, an adult walking around in this world, what it meant to be realistic, okay? And due to this Tower moment, you've come to the realization that life, your perception of life, everything is what you make of it. It's really awesome. It's wonderful. We have the King of Spades, excuse me, the Eight of Hearts, and then the Six of Spades. Okay, so the King of Spades, this is like, kind of like a, how do I put this? So, okay, this king is like a dark-haired masculine energy, and this energy is one that's like, this guy, you can't really tell him much, all right? He has his mind made up, and he knows where he's going. Think like, I don't want to say someone who's just like, my way or the highway, like so self-centered, but it kind of almost is. It's a very bold and strong personality. This person kind of, they like getting their own way. Okay, let's put it that way. And it's not to say that they are like foolish and that they don't listen to any input. They just like go without thinking. Like, it's just, but once this person makes up their mind, it's really hard to change it. Pretty much just like this person is the only person that can change their mind after they've made it up the first time. And then this Eight of Hearts, this kind of indicates like an invitation somewhere, or maybe visitors coming, inviting themselves in a way. And then we have the Six of Spades. This is like an upswing. So what I'm gathering, putting it all together, is that on this day, right, advice from Spirit is to, remember that you choose how you go about your life, as in you can't control anybody else except yourself. And you can control how you react to them, right? This is very important because this is your capacity to transmute energy. right? You're really understanding how, you have the power to influence your own life in that way, okay? By not being so rigid, by breaking down the structure of what you think society wants from you, what you think you should be doing, all that stuff that you've learned, you can relearn it, you can transmute that, and then actually change the path to whatever you want it to be. And even if you're in the same situation, you have the power to change your mindset and therefore kind of change your world in that way. Something to look out for in this day is, a visit from this individual or an invitation from this individual that's going to help you. Okay? It could be that this person has been somewhat of an antagonist in your life thus far, but with your powerful shift in perspective, your ability to transmute, you're now seeing the bright side. You're seeing the silver lining to this interaction. It could be that this is like a business partner or a boss, something like that. Now you're seeing some benefit to the network, for example. This is really strong energy, strong-willed energy. Really, 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 really cool. I'm feeling like if we're feeling like because we're talking about fire signs here, the flame energy, this is kind of like the flame that's in the forge, right? This is like a steady, strong heat. It's transformative, right? You can turn, just mere components into a tool. I love that. I love that for you. Very powerful. Okay. Day 2, advice from Spirit. Oh my goodness. How many times have you guys gotten this card? I love it. Keep doing it. The Black Jaguar, Old Soul. Walk through life with confidence and grace. You have power from beyond the world. Focus on what you really want. You can create your dreams. Yes, absolutely. Especially going off of day 1's advice, right? You can create your dreams with this supernatural ability, and then this Old Soul ability as well. Tone of the day, the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, and then we have Justice. So there's progression towards your justice. Yeah, you're being granted some justice in a situation. That is what this card coming in upright means. The Knight of Pentacles is something that's like it was something that was at a standstill. See how steady the energy is in this card, but with it like this, it's like it was like this, but now we're starting to see some forward movement again. Further support, right, by this upswing card. Things are starting to come through for you. It's like the blockage has been released, and it may not all come flooding in at once, like rushing through, but at least there's going to be some forward movement on it. That's wonderful. You've been granted that. And I think it's because of your shift in perspective. Because you had this mental shift in perspective, you've grown in this way. The divine is now granting you this justice. That blockage has been removed. It's just been plucked out. And so now you can keep going. Oh my goodness, my hands are so dry. All of me is so dry. I can't get enough water right now. All right, King of Hearts, the Four of Spades, and then we have the Black and White Joker. Great, our friend. So the King of Hearts, this is, I'm really feeling that in this case, this one is advice. So the King of Hearts can indicate an individual. Maybe for some of you it would be, a fair-haired, masculine energy, kind person, someone who you respect and look up to. And I'm really sensing for this particular energy, for the majority of you, this is advice, okay? And then the Four of Spades, this is kind of like broken promises. And of course, we know our Black and White Joker friend here. This is someone who's operating out of that low vibrational Fool energy. Someone who's just like super stubborn for no reason. They'll cut their nose to spite their face kind of thing. Like they're just because they are, like I said, they're operating out of a really low vibrational mindset, usually fear, something like fear. So what I'm sensing is that, you're going to see this person kind of falling through on their promises that they made. They made some sort of, agreement with you, and then it's not really gonna come through. It could very well be this energy, this my way or the highway. excuse, excuse me. Is my way or the highway energy individual from day one. Oh my goodness. So they might have come over with this promise from day one, a promise that they're going to come through for you in some way. I'm trying to like sense what this agreement is, a partnership, something like that, something that's going to benefit you, and you're like, oh sweet. But then on this day, it's just going to be like, oh, they tweak it like last minute, or it's like not, there's a catch or something like that, and then you're just going to start to see, maybe like, I don't think you're going to be too set back by this news, by this, minor, we'll call it a minor betrayal. I mean, this card is a bit like it really just is kind of like things not quite going the way that you anticipated. It's not really like one of those big malicious deceit cards. It's just, something a little bit like there's a hidden catch, or like they come back and they're like, oh, well, can I actually like, it's kind of like the energy of like if someone brings you like, oh, hey, here's a 6-pack of beer just because I love you, old buddy. And then they're like, take one, it's like that. It's like, well, I thought you gave me a 6-pack and you're taking one. Like, it's just a little bit like, okay, all right, okay, I gotcha. I see how it is. But the reason why you're going to be able to handle this so well is because you already went through that tower moment, and then that, the mental shift where you're like, okay, well, perspective is key. Perspective is everything. As far as this goes. And it's like, even though there may still be some stuff salvageable about this interaction, you're gonna come out of it just feeling a little bit more confident in yourself and your ability to handle things without assistance from, anyone at this point. Okay, day 3, we got owl magic. Even more magic, my goodness, you guys. Okay? We have supernatural. We have old soul, right? You can create your dreams. You have power from beyond the world. We have supernatural, old soul, and then day 3 we have magic. Choose to know the truth because you can. Open your inner vision. You can see through deception. Let the past go and make room for a better life. Rise up. Magic and wisdom are your birthright. Okay? Yeah, so this is really about you stepping into your power. I feel like you've been going through quite the spiritual ascension here. And so with the spiritual ascension, unfortunately does come a lot of disappointment in those around you, connections around you. You start seeing them for what they are, and I think that this comes as a surprise for a lot of individuals who haven't been through a spiritual ascension, or maybe been through one spiritual ascension out of, you just realize that it's not just one. You keep ascending spiritually and going through these evolutions time and time again as you get deeper and deeper into spirituality. But, part of it, unfortunately, is when you come to realize that all the people around you, some people, oh my goodness, thank you for bearing with me as I'm communicating here. But some people are not as they seem. In fact, most people are not as they seem. And so when you gain your spiritual clarity, you start to understand, maybe just have a little bit more compassion for individuals who were not at your level in the past. You start to move away, kind of step back. And whereas you may have previously been like angry at this person for behaving in this way, after you have 1 or 2 spiritual ascensions, you look at this person differently. Now you're looking at them like, I forgive you because you're just operating out of a different state than I am. I forgive you because you're just not at the same level as I am. You know, I can see that you're operating out of fear. You don't need to operate out of fear. You don't need that. But it's not really your job to save everyone. You know, not even if you're a light worker, it's not your job to save everyone, to try and heal everyone. You really need to work on healing yourself. And by healing yourself, you lead by example and allow everyone else to, you know, find their own epiphanies, find their own karmic balance and all of that. Oh my goodness. So I'm really proud of you, fire signs, because what you're doing is you're learning to trust your intuition. You're learning to trust the divine and, you know, acknowledge that you yourself are a divine being within, right? You, with the power of the supernatural, you're the ancient and wise sage. You can shapeshift at will. Okay, mastery is your destiny and rise with dignity. So inside, you carry the banner of your ancestors. You know, they've lived before you, they've learned before you, they've died, right? They have these lessons that are ingrained in your very DNA. It's called epigenetics. And you can acknowledge that anybody, you have the capacity to tap into that knowledge, that ancient wisdom, okay? And all it takes is for you to release this, like, these, you know, shackles of the mundane, this BS, right? That's put on you, is put on you to distract you from this higher self, right? All of this stuff that's in front of your face is really just material crap, right? And it's not conducive to higher, you know, spiritual pursuits or even like higher learning. You kind of have to break out of like the stuff that's right in front of you in order to really tap into your own psyche and see what is, you know, what's really, what's valid versus what is just fluff, like I was saying before. I really think that you, like, I'm not really telling you anything that you haven't started to see for yourself. And it's just really cool to really feel it. But yeah, absolutely. Day 3's advice, right? Open your inner vision. Let the past go and make room for a better life. Magic and wisdom are your birthright, okay? You know this. And you're really starting to feel it. We have the 3 of Cups and we have the 9 of Pentacles. Yeah. With this confidence in yourself, this confidence within your own power, you are acknowledging who's worthwhile to be in your tribe, who's vibing on your level, who has the capacity to vibe on your level too. And then you're feeling just more and more steady within yourself than you ever have before. Look how bright the sun is shining on this card. This is your energy, the fire here, the sun that gives life all across this earth, right? Do you see the wolf? You're feeling confident in yourself to be a lone wolf, right? To know, to trust your own inner guidance. See, and you can still be a part of a family, be a part of the wolf pack as well, but you can also know that you can be a lone wolf too in your own mind. You don't need anybody else. You want them. You want to have your family in your pack, but you don't need them, because between you and the divine, that's all the opinion you need. It's fantastic. Again, these like little Zen flowers here. This is your internal calm. It's beautiful. So you're noticing who can be a part of your circle, who's on your level, who can go with you into this next chapter. And then also acknowledging that you yourself, you don't need anyone. Wonderful, powerful energy. We have the Ace of Clubs, we have the King of Clubs, and then we have the Ace of Diamonds. Wow, okay. So Ace of Clubs is good news. Ace of Diamonds is a gift, like something like really valuable. And then we have the King of Clubs. This is like a dark-haired masculine energy, but like someone who's helpful, someone who's who's kind. This person is probably someone who you're going to connect with, who's going to be a part of your tribe. Yeah, look out for a gift, a good news and a gift, maybe a promotion, maybe a new job offer coming through. Wonderful, wonderful energy. It could even be a mentor, someone who can help you tap into these, you know, spiritual abilities. That's fantastic. Okay, so I'm going to do my little overview here. I really hope this helps you. I really hope that you can understand me despite my my stuffy nose and everything. Hope you have a fantastic Next 72. Thank you for watching. Bye.